Good Yom Tov, everyone. Good evening. Tonight is Yudad Kislev, and it's the 94th anniversary, the wedding anniversary of the Rebbe and Rebbetzin. And I decided tonight will be the night where I start my learning on camera again. So I have that encouragement and motivation to learn. I have this, responsibility that you guys will have an expectation of me to show up and provide you with a video every day, B'ezrat Hashem. So I'm starting tonight, and I thought the most appropriate thing to start learning would be the wedding mimer that the Frierdiker Rebbe gave on the wedding day of the Lubavitcher Rebbe's wedding. So I'm not going to finish the whole thing tonight, but we'll just start it tonight and we'll see how we go. It might take a week or two to learn this mimer, and B'ezrat Hashem, I will be coming out with a video every night. So let's get into it. So here we go. Lecha, Dodi, likras kal p'nei Shabbos nekabla. Come, my beloved, to meet the bride. Let us welcome the Shabbos. That's pasuk we say in Kabbalah Shabbos every Friday night. So, okay. V'hinei ha-Shabbos nikreis kala v'nikreis malka v'chama amar Shabbos malksa. And this, the Shabbos is called the bride, and it's also called the queen, as it says, Shabbos malksa, Shabbos queen. Dihine chasan v'chala, harei hechasan nikra melech ki de'isa b'firkei de Rabbi Eliezer perek tes zayin, chasan doime l'melech ha'kala nikres malka. Okay. So, and this with the groom and bride. The groom is called, the groom is called Melech, the groom is called King, as it says in Pirkei de Rabbi Eliezer, chapter 16. Chasan daimel Melech v'hakala. Chasan daimel Melech v'hakala nikres malka. The chasan is likened to a king, and the kala is called queen. Dihine ksiv naseh adam betalmenu kidmusenu dahadam shel mata hu betelem udmus adam ha'elyon shehem hasifras ha'elyonis. So, as it's written, let us make a man in our image, after our likeness. This means, hang on, just want to understand that. Let us make man in our image, after our likeness. Okay. And this means that the physical man is in the image and likeness of the supernal man, which refers to, which is the supernal spheres. I'm just going slow because I'm trying to also understand the translation in my head, so I'm looking at the English as I'm reading the Hebrew. So bear with me. Okay, so it is written, "Let us make a man in our image after our likeness." That's a pasuk from Bereshis, chapter 1, verse pasuk 26, and this means that the physical man, I guess it's talking about Adam, was created in the likeness of supernal man, which refers to Hashem. And this analogy refers to the supernal spheres. The supernal spheres, yeah. Okay. The Zah, the Atzilus Nikra Malka. Zah is Zer Anpin. So the Zer Anpin of Atzilus is called King, Malka. Okay. V'cham vayar be'inyan dechal nishmesa hava kaima b'dyok kame malka kadisha shehu za datzilus. Okay, so indeed, the statement that the image of every soul stood before the Holy King is explained by referring to Zer Anpin of Atzilus. So the statement that the image of every soul stood before the Holy King. Where is that from? From the Zohar. All the souls, each and every soul stood in the presence of the King. Okay, of the Holy King, and that is Zer Anpin of Atzilus. Usfiras Hamalchus Nikreis Malksa. And the Sephiros of Malchus, the lowest spheres of the 10 spheres, is called Queen. The Isa b'Zohar, the Zohar says, the Malka below Matrun Nisa lav ihu melech v'lav ihu gadol. So Zohar says that the king without a queen is. The king without a queen is neither a king nor great. Is not okay. Lav ihu melech is not a king, but lav ihu gadol is neither great. Teha ikar hu yichud zun. Since it is important for it to be a union, yichud of the Zer Anpin and Malchus. Okay. Uchsiv Zacha un Keva Bada Isam. And it's written. It is written that man and that male and female he created them. Okay. Male and female, he created them. Vayavarech Oisam Elakim Chulu. And Hashem blessed them. That's also from Bereshis. Okay. V'lazois hine kedugmas hashabas shetzrichim l'kablai v'simcha d'shabas ihi makaira l'chol birchain ilain v'satain. Okay. Okay, so therefore, just as Shabbos needs to be received with simcha, Shabbos shetzrichim l'kablo b'simcha, Shabbos needs to be received with simcha. The Shabbos ihi mekaira d'chol birchayin ilain v'satain. As Shabbos is the source of all supernal and terrestrial blessings. Okay, ilain is supernal, v'satain is terrestrial. Higher and lower birchayin blessings. Okay. D'chulu yomin misbarchin mehashabbos. And all the days are blessed from Shabbos. All the days are blessed from Shabbos. Hine k'moi chen tzrichim l'kabel panei chalad de'ihi makaira devirksa ila'a. Similarly, the bride, similarly must the bride be received with joy, as she is the source of the lofty blessings. Okay, so we have this. It's not really an analogy. It's kind of the whole. Yeah, it's an analogy, I guess you could say, but it's also, in actuality, we have the bride and groom. The bride is the Malchus, and the groom is the Zer Anpin, the six emotional attributes, which are Chesed, Gvur, Tiferes, Netzach, and Yesod. And what it's saying is this groom, he's like a king, but he's not a king unless he has his queen, unless he has his malchus. So these 6 sephiros, they mean nothing without the malchus. Just like Hashem created male and female together, and He blessed them together. He didn't bless them separately; He blessed them together. Meaning this yichud, this unity together, is when all the blessings are actualized. And that's the same with the days of the week, where we have the 6 days of the week, and then we have Shabbos, and the connection between the days of the week and Shabbos bring about this blessing, but it all comes from the Shabbos, from the queen, as we said that Shabbos is a queen. Okay. V'hine yesod ma'amar ze dilcha Dodi likras kala p'nei Shabbos lekabla she'emre b'kabbalah Shabbos hud isa b'gmara Shabbos kuf yotes amud aleph Rabbi Chanina mi'ataf hang on, I'm going to first translate it. And this is hinted, I think. You said, yeah. This is hinted in what we say. Is what we say during Kabbalah Shabbos. Lecha Dodi likras kala p'nei Shabbos. The Kabbalah, come my beloved to meet the bride. Let us welcome the Shabbos. And this is based from the Gemara, Masech Shabbos, Daf Kuf Yutes Amud Aleph, where Rabbi Chanina mi'ataf, hang on. Okay, Rabbi Chanina mi'ataf bivgadim na'im, which is from the Rashi. So Rabbi Chanina would wrap himself in fine garments, which Rashi points out. Rashi brings up those in fine garments. V'ka'e apanya demale Shabbata amar bayu v'neitze likra Shabbos hamalka. And so he would stand there on Friday evening, and he would say, "Come, let us go out and greet the Shabbos queen." And we just read that in Hebrew. Boy v'neitze likra. So, demale okay, it's still Aramaic, so it's harder for me to translate, but it's basically saying that he came out on Friday evening. As sunset on Friday evening, Rabbi Chanina would wrap himself in fine garments and stand and say, "Come, let us go out and greet the Shabbos queen." Rabbi Yanai lavish monei big day Shabbos. So Rabbi Yanai would don his Shabbos clothes. Ma'aleh Shabbos v'amar bo'ik chala. So Rabbi Yanai would don his Shabbos garments on the eve of Shabbos and say, "Bo'ik chala, enter O bride, enter O bride." Achi kari la lishvisas Shabbos mitoch chavivus Rashi. This was a term of endearment, Rashi points out. Okay, so this is where the Lecha Dodi originated from. V'zoy chelek gimel daf reishayim beis amud beis. Isa uv'Shabbos v'chol miloi tzarich li'itoy sofa mechol al hakodesh ben b'machalav uv'mishtav. So it's Zohar states in Zohar says 2 Chelek Gimel, I don't know. Zohar 272b states he says, and all forms of Shabbos preparations, needs to be made mechal, so before Shabbos. Al HaKodesh, hang on. I'm struggling a bit because the translation here is not really in order, so I'm trying to puzzle it together. So, and all Shabbat Milai, I don't know, I think Milai comes from Milai. All Shabbos preparations needs to be made before Shabbos. Whether it be preparing the food, drink, clothing or lounge. Okay, no, bein ma'achalav, so either for whether it's the food or mishtav or drinks. Bein bilvush shei, either clothing or bein behasib base or lounge. I think it means like a living area, like the tzarich l'sakana le misiba shapira bechama karim uchsosais merakman mikol is bevese command the sakin chupa l'chala. Once you prepare. So one needs to prepare a fine recliner with many pillows and embroidered covers from the best of all that is found in the house. Okay. Just as one prepares a marriage chamber for a bride. The Shabbat ihi malksa v'ihi kala. The Shabbos is a queen and a bride. Okay. So Zohar says the way we prepare for Shabbos needs to be the same way we prepare a marriage chamber for a bride. So yeah. Okay. V'hainu tichshem shahashabbos hi mekar habrachos hine k'moichein shimchas chasam v'chala v'kabalos p'neihem hi mekar habrachos. For just as Shabbos is the source of brachos, likewise, so too is rejoicing with the groom and bride, and receiving them is the source of brachos. Okay. So we just bring up more sources where it explains how Shabbos is compared to bride and groom. We have it in the Gemara from Rabbi Chanina, where he would go out dressed up in fine clothing and say, "Come, let us go out and greet the Shabbos queen." Like he would say, "Lecha Dodi likras kala pene Shabbos nekabla." And then also Rabbi Yanai would dress up in nice clothing, Shabbos clothing. He'd go out and say, "Boi chala," enter a bride. So he would call Shabbos a bride. Rabbi Chanina would call Shabbos a queen. Then Zohar comes in, brings out saying, the way we need to prepare Shabbos, we need to all forms of Shabbos should be made. All preparations for Shabbos should be before, with preparing food, drinks, clothing, the living space. Just as one should prepare, and then it says one should prepare a fine recliner with many pillows and embroidered covers from the best of all that is found in the house. Just as one prepares a marriage chamber for a bride, for Shabbos is a queen and bride. So he says also the way we prepare for Shabbos is the way we get things ready for a wedding, for a marriage. And I don't know if this is also from the Zohar, but then we say, the Frierdiker Rebbe says that Shabbos is the source of all blessings, because Shabbos like we said earlier, when we receive Shabbos with joy, it brings in the blessings from the rest of the week. So we said something like that. And so too with receiving a bride and groom is with joy is a source of blessings. Okay. Just want to see how much have. Okay. I think I'll stop for now. I'm in the middle of Ice Aleph, but because I just don't want to time myself out. It's getting late here. It's one of the few times I have during the day where I can do this. But anyways, I'll stop now, and hopefully tomorrow night or sometime during tomorrow I'll record myself learning the rest of the ice, and then it's tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, and Motzi Shabbos will be the only days where I won't be learning on the camera. But Sunday to Thursday, B'ezras Hashem, every day I'll record myself learning, and we'll get through this mimer this week and next week. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good Yom Tov, Mazel Tov, and Laila Tov.